So we're Chick Chat. Say that 5 times.
Chick chat, chick chat, chick chat, chick chat. Hi.
Where have you been?
I know. We've been waiting here for you.
For days.
And months.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
So, I'm Jean.
I'm Maria.
I'm from the channel Beauty and the Baker. That's not true.
That's not true.
I'm Beauty and the Stamper.
I'm Bijou Baker. So, okay.
You were supposed to say Bijou Stamper.
Oh, I'm goofy. Okay, I have to stop everything because of that. I was saying we should get a channel together and call it Beauty and the Baker. So, see?
Oh, that's funny.
So there you go. We're here for some good old-fashioned chick chat.
Yes.
And so thanks for coming back and thanks for missing us. Mostly I like that you missed us.
I know. Everybody was like, where are you? So it was super nice to be missed. But I went on vacation. Multiple vations.
I worked.
I've been to Florida. I've been to Texas. And most recently I've been to New York. So
I worked.
That's all you did?
But
I saw you in California. I've also been to California.
Then we went to California together for our family Christmas. Must have been true.
Yeah.
So, the end of the year, it won.
Yeah.
It won. We put in a good fight, but it won. And so we were just so swamped. With my channel, the Bijou Baker, I didn't even have as many things as I wanted to put out there. It just got crazy. And learning a new area, as silly as it may seem, it was a chore. There was a lot. But we really, really have missed you. When we get together, we talk about you guys all the time. And so we are really glad to be back. And this, great things for 2019. Great things. One thing I'm really, really excited about is 2019, and I'm going to predict March. This girl's going to hit 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hitting March. I'm aiming for March because, we always question ourselves a whole lot more than others see what's going around us. So
we'll see.
We'll see. And even if it's not March, it's going to happen.
Oh, it'll be happening in 2019 for sure.
Yeah. So that's just...
And they're awesome too. Like the subscribers on this channel, awesome. The beauties, oh my goodness.
And my bakers are just so open. Even when I make big old mistakes and just blow things out, you guys turn a blind eye, and that's my favorite eye. The forgiveness, it's funny because this world is just trashed, If you look at it like that, I still see great and beautiful things in this world and in this country. And then I see, our subscribers, and I see how encouraging and positive and fun and funny. You guys are funny. So it brings a lot of that out. And so that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on good and trash the bad stuff outside.
Yeah. And for me, I'm like, I didn't do what's your resolution, anything like that. But I just want to make it like happy and healthy, and just I'm trying to get to happy and healthy as much as I can.
Absolutely.
So.
It's funny. Someone had asked me, oh, I can't wait for you to show me your diet recipes and your New Year's recipes and stuff like that. I'm going, yeah, I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't diet, clearly, because I know the best way to gain weight is to go on a diet.
Oh yeah.
That's an absolute truth. You lose 5 pounds, you gain 10. I'm good. And if a recipe happens to be good and healthy, trust me, it's just because it's good and healthy. I don't go out of my way for it. I don't purposely, put 5 pounds of sugar in cookies just for the sake of it. But like I've always said on my channel, if I don't taste the difference, I'm going to go for something lower fat, lower salt, lower calorie, whatever. But if I taste it, I won't. Kind of like with this, we're not going to sugarcoat much.
Yeah.
We don't really hide much.
No.
Should we? Do we?
Never.
Do we mind? Nope.
Oh no. Yeah, we see that line, like they're okay, here's the line, and we're like, I bet I could double dutch that line.
Hopscotch!
Yeah.
You see what you put into it, right?
So, well, what's new?
Okay, well, I have been working. I have had people ask me on my channel to tell them a little about myself, and I think I just might. Not that it's any great and wonderful thing, but if you ask for it, we kind of want to give it to you. So you'll have to look for my channel for that. I have a house full of I had a house full of people for Thanksgiving. A lot of my family came over from California.
Like I had a house filled with people because they were here for her, and people ran out of places to stay. So I had like all my beds were full.
Yep. Everyone's beds were full, our rooms, the kids, you know, it's not a kid's world. So it's like, you're a kid, you guys swap and you sleep in there, you're going to give your beds to the adult. It's not like, oh, honey, do you mind? No, this is what's happening. Get comfortable with it because it's going to be like that for a while, you know? Growing up, that was the mentality. Adults get the front seat, adults get the chair, you know, on a bus, an adult's going to sit while a child's going to stand. That's how it was. Now, you have these kids on a bus who will take up a whole seat because they want to put their feet up while an old lady stands. Oh!
Yeah. Even in New York, when we were in New York, like Tony tried to do the nice thing and give a lady, just a lady, a young girl, his seat. And she didn't take it. She was like, no, I'm just going to stand. And that's fine, but it was a long time. There was like a water pipe burst and then somebody else got up at the next stop and then she sat down. So it was so weird that people aren't used to some of the manners.
You know what that was? Unfortunately, because boys are not taught it. Now, I'm just being general. I'm not saying yours, but they're not taught chivalry, so girls don't know what to do with it. You know, we kind of look for it and won't settle unless it's there. So, you know, if I was on the bus and there was a man sitting there, I'm sorry. Can you give up your seat for a woman, please? Even if it's not me, just a woman. I know, I'm rude.
There's that line. Let's go.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But it's the lines we grew up in. Everybody else is the ones moving the lines. We're not moving the lines.
Nope, and that's the definition of standards, right?
Yeah.
You don't lower your standards. You raise them and let everyone else meet them or exceed them. So, anyways, there's that. So I wanna, you know, usually we have a question, but we've been out, so you guys haven't left any questions. So we're gonna start up again. So send in your questions. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know that you missed us, because you know our ego kind of likes that. We like you.
And I keep telling her we need to do a live one. I don't know if we can do a live one because we don't have like enough subscribers or something like that. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, because I have yet to say no to very many things. So
yeah.
So we'll probably do it. My sister, I don't know if you guys know the app Marco Polo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I use it
all the time.
I introduced them to it, and you guys, they have their own group and didn't include me.
Well, no, because you guys, okay, so here's how this is going to work with Marco Polo. It's on your phone list, and everybody who's on your phone list, you can invite them into this thing, and so it's like
a walkie-talkie with phone. It's like if you put FaceTime and walkie-talkie together.
Like video text.
Yeah.
Okay, so I push a button and I talk to two of my sisters, of the many. They're groups, you know, in families, and that's okay. So my sister Helen and my sister Irene, her mom, we're each other's hearts. And I know I can go to either of them. I can go to all my sisters, but I know I can go to either of them and cry and just say, I don't know what happened, but I just killed somebody. And they'll say, okay, here's how you're going to hide the body first. And then I'll be your alibi. I mean, they got me covered like that. So when anything comes up, I video chat with them. And we were talking about several different things. And her mother is in, she's on a scale of 1 to 10 pain levels, she lives at a 37. So if she has 35, that's a good day.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got the whole fibromyalgia. Like a lot of people who watch YouTube have that because they can't do anything.
Yeah, and God bless your heart for continuing however it is you do. Good for you, even in pain. And so people who suffer pain like that, they have a higher level of patience and love. You know, they do.
My mom.
Your mother. And so we're talking to them, and she was telling me about an incident. I don't know what it was, and she was just sobbing. And I think it had to do with Jess, her son.
Oh, my brother.
Jean's brother. And so she was saying, just please don't be nice to me. Please don't be nice to me. I don't think I can take that. And my other sister and I knew exactly what she meant. So I wanted to prompt a question to you guys, because I know my answer, but what makes you most vulnerable? What's the one thing I'm fine until...
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's kindness. I am a tough chick. I get stuff done. I just roll hard when I have stuff to do and when I have someone to take care of. I become absolutely sub-zero, and they are just peaked up there, okay? But if something's happening to me and someone shows me compassion, I crumble. I crumble. I cannot take it. Once upon a time, I sat at apparently the wrong lunch table at school in 5th grade. I sat there eating my lunch, and the popular girls came over and told me to move, and it's like, when I'm done. And so, and they stood there and they had their whole attitude, and I'm just like eating my tuna sandwich and waiting for life to go by so I can go play in the monkey rings. I finished, that was it. As far as I was done, when I was on those rings, life continued. On the way home, I lived the opposite way that they did, but they followed me home, and they threw rocks behind me. They were falling behind me. They threw rocks at me. They were hitting me with those heavy metal lunch boxes, you know. The corner of those metal lunch boxes are hard. And I'm just walking home. I am walking home. I'm fine. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. Out. Just ignore him. I'm fine, and I'm composed until a car pulls up coming towards me. A woman gets out and scolds these girls. You girls, leave him alone. Leave her alone. Get out of here. As soon as she said that, I fell to my knees. Look.
Don't cry.
I know.
Oh.
And I cried. I was fine until then. I would have made it home. I would have crumbled and fall apart at home. But the minute she showed me kindness, I became absolutely vulnerable. I was a wreck. That's my kryptonite.
I think that's a lot of people's.
Well, good.
I really
that's good.
do. I
mean,
think,
and I'm sorry because I know that's a hard one.
Yeah. Because I get it. Like, just watching, I'm like turning away. Because all I have to do is see somebody cry, and I will join right in. So there's many a times we just stare at each other and cry for no reason. Like, we don't even know why the other one's crying, but we're like, okay, I'm joining you.
I know exactly what you mean.
So, my vulnerable, I don't know. I think going on here and doing this YouTube stuff is a very vulnerable thing, because we're opening ourselves up to whoever wants to be mean to us. And people are.
People can be.
They can be. And I was just telling my aunt that this big YouTube channel came and wanted to film Tony and I. And I'm okay with it. They wanted to film us because he is a thinner man and I'm a bigger lady, and how does it work? You know, people don't get it. So they wanted to do a story on us, and that's going to come out in a few months. And I don't care. You can see that I'm a bigger girl. Yeah, all of this is going to be out there. But the one thing that scares me is that I have a great channel with great people, and I've only run into those mean people. I don't even think I can count on both hands. I could probably count on one hand, but not both hands. And I'm afraid I had to open myself up to these people who, they're not looking for a good person who can do crafts and teach them and share their life. They're looking for somebody just to be mean to. And I'm like, okay, well, here I am.
You know what, Jean? Good for you. Absolutely good for you. Not for doing the program or for, you know, talking about it, but for acknowledging. Go ahead then. They can only hurt you if you allow them to hurt you. Because myself, I often get like, well, should you be eating that? You're right. I should have 2. You know, do not ever think that you get to say anything about anything that is me. You're never going to see me again. And people will do that because they'll do it under the guise of, well, I really care about you. No, you don't. And I absolutely believe what they're trying to justify their cruelty.
They're mean, yeah.
Not with me, honey. Sorry. I'm a big girl. We're big girls. Are we cute? Hell yeah. Are we happy? Yep. Are we bothered by it? Nope. On a day, it's like, I can't find anything to wear. I'm sorry, but even Kim Kardashian has that. So I'm not going to worry so much about any of that crap.
That took you. You got it.
I got it, baby. Yeah. So you know, seriously, good for you for just letting that sentence be your mantra, because in the end, it doesn't matter what someone says about you, especially when they're aiming to hurt, you know. So
yeah, which is so funny. Like, I know this is already going into 16 minutes, but we try and keep it like 10-minute mark.
I know, but we do love talking anyways. And then when you guys are here, it's worse. It's more like that.
But I gotta say that here I am, and the two go together. Like you're being vulnerable when somebody's nice to you, and I'm being vulnerable because somebody's going to be mean to me. Like, and both of us can be affected either way. If someone's nice to me, I'm affected more than when somebody's mean to me.
Yeah, that's true, because you wear your tough skin when mean comments are coming out, but when soft and loving comments come out, you're naked.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wearing anything. You don't wear a thin armor, you know? So you're right. That does go both ways.
Yeah, it's tough. So, well,
tell us yours. We really do want to know. And then make sure to leave your questions below, because already I can see that we're getting a few. So thank you for those. But just thanks, guys. Thanks. We really do enjoy you, and we have a lot of fun doing this with you.
We do. It gives us, like, I don't know what it gives us. It gives us, like, yeah, it's just so, like, nice to talk to you guys on a personal level rather than just...
The oven's off and the glue gun's cold, and we're just hanging out. And the only thing we need is a glass of wine.
And we need to learn to stop hitting the table.
I know. You see why I crossed my arms?
Yeah.
I know. I do know. I just don't remember.
So, all right. I think we're going to make it under the 20-minute mark. Do you have a little something to say at the end?
I do. On a positive note. And this is very so fitting for today, because I just want to let you know. By the way, I'm wearing the smile that you gave me.
And a beautiful smile, too.
Well, see, it's the earrings.
And you still are wearing my kiss.
Oh, that's right. She kissed me this afternoon.
All right. You guys have a great day.
And Happy New Year if we haven't said it already.
I don't think we did.
Bye.